Hello everybody, welcome to another Life on Trahan Creek series video. This is Bill Williams. In today's video, I asked the question, can I outsmart a fox? I'm going to give you a look at my situation and my setup and a little bit about what I'm trying to do. So stay tuned. Coming up next. On my 20 acres at Trahan Creek Farm, I have a small wetland situated between two food plots as you see here. This is a very attractive feature to all the wildlife and they visit it regularly. This is the site of my current trapping adventures. Most of the animals walk along the levee as you see here. For my first set, a water set, I placed the trap here. From my game camera, I knew that I had a pretty red fox visiting the area on a nearly daily basis. Catching the fox, however, was going to present some problems. One is that the whole area is visited by a lot of different critters, all of whom would be hungry and willing to steal the bait. So I decided I'd better try to remove some of the lesser critters first, and my first targets were raccoons. But the first critter to show up was a possum. I did successfully trap him and remove him. So I reset this water set and hoped for a raccoon. A raccoon did come by at a set on the levee, and you can watch the video I have on my channel here to see it outsmart me. Catching raccoons and possums is nice, but my target is this fox, and I'm wasn't going to catch the fox in this water set. So I made some adjustments, and let's see what happens. In this video segment, I'm calling this the preliminary round because Mr. Fox showed up to work the water set, which wasn't set for him. He never got into the water. He stayed on dry land and just scooped up some leftover crumbs at the base of the tree that the possum had dislodged. And then he went on about his way. Although the fox won the preliminary round, I changed tactics, moved the water set over to dry land, and made a dirt hole set. Let's see what happens. When there's food involved, every animal that passes by stops to check it out. Here we have a deer show up who went to the trap set and actually pawed some of the bait out of the ground. The next visitor to the trap was this black and white house cat. I do have land in an urban area, so we do get domestic pets that also roam at night. This cat checked out the actual dirt hole and then followed my cable anchor all the way over to the tree where it was anchored and checked out the wiring to be sure it was secure. Finally, the fox gets his chance at the trap. He shows up here and comes in from the left side. Notice he plants his right foot and does not move it for the duration of his stay. He does all his digging with his left foot. I've concluded he's a left-handed fox. He manages to avoid the trap, dig out whatever bait some other critter hasn't already eaten, eat his share, and move on. Let's move on to round two. For round 2, I was fortunate to get a little more video on my game camera. Mr. Fox came straight in this time, which is the way I had hoped, but amazingly, even though he worked this set extensively and dug the bait out once again, moved all around the trap, he never stepped on the magic circle. So, no trap for Mr. Fox today, but just watch him work. With all this digging and moving around, Mr. Fox never sets off the trap. I don't even see how that's possible. But he wins round 2, and we move on to round 3. I am going to recheck my trap, however, to be sure it's not frozen into the ground. For whatever reason, Mr. Fox only spent a brief few seconds at the set. So we'll have to wait for more rounds to see how this battle comes out.